The boy Ja Morant is at it again. Ja Morant has become the biggest disappointment in the NBA. I don't know about that.
And the other thing I want to ask you, how do you evaluate yourself as the leader of this team this year, and how do you think you can grow in that area?
I just got to be better, with my decision making. That's pretty much it. Off the court issues, affected us as a organization, pretty much. So yeah.
All right, man. I obviously didn't want to make this type of video. I don't normally make these type of videos. I don't enjoy making these type of videos. But I woke up, wish my mom a happy Mom's Day. By the way, happy Mother's Day to all the
oh my God, that nigga flashed the gun.
Beautiful moms out there, etc.
Why he talking pistols? Why he doing it again? He could lose so much money, bro.
And I seen this Ja Morant video, and it was so disturbing that I just had to get on here and talk. I had to. Now, when Ja Morant had the initial situation with the gun, really, it wasn't even his first initial situation. It was just the one that blew up because it looked so obviously stupid that everybody had to talk about it. Adam Silver obviously had to step in. Shannon Sharp had some good talking points. Stephen A. Smith, everybody was advising him.
Everybody
and I
was
just
talking
didn't
about it.
talk about it. A lot of y'all hit me up like, bro, why you not making videos about the Ja Morant stuff? Give me your input, talk about it, etc. And I just didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to pile on already a toxic situation. Obviously, he's very...
Bro, just young. I don't know why he keep doing this shit, though.
Young, obviously he's very immature, and obviously he doesn't understand exactly the situation he's in. So I said he'll learn from this. It's tough, but eventually he will learn. But clearly, this man didn't learn anything. We're not even too far removed from this situation to begin with. And literally just 2 weeks ago when he got eliminated by the Lakers, he was addressing all the BS he took this team throughout the entire season. And he still did it? Like 2 videos ago, I just gave this man props for standing up to the podium, addressing all his wrongdoings throughout the season and how that negatively affected the Memphis Grizzlies. And I saw a dude that looked like he was ready for clear change. But obviously it was all BS.
Cap. That's not even Ja, bro. That's not even Ja, bro. Hold on. How we know that's Ja? How we know that's him? It don't got the same color.
Now he's in the car flashing a gun, fresh off that ass whooping he just got 2 weeks ago by the Lakers as a 2nd seed. And it was also a video of him in the club, I believe, with a shirt off dancing a young boy. Nobody's scrutinizing you for having fun. Like, bro, you're young, you've made it, you're successful. Obviously, you're gonna have fun. Nobody's mad at that. But from the outside looking in, it looks like you're putting yourself right back into the toxic environments around the toxic people that put your career in jeopardy in the first place. I will never understand this because, bro, you are Ja Morant.
Rich.
You have a long, pretty lengthy resume now of having, flashing, misusing guns, and you still keep doing this on camera. This is why when Ja Morant came back, immediately yelling at the cameras and the mic, "It's a parade inside my city," yeah. For anybody that knows that, that's the NBA Youngboy song, and obviously that dude has a real influence on this man's brain. It felt weird to me. Like, I didn't make too much of it then, but I was like, it don't look like a dude that really learned. I'm not feeling that. Normally when you come back from a situation that public, where you significantly hurt your organization, you kind of come back with a different persona. I'm not saying you have to come back as a choir boy, Russell Wilson or something like that, but you come back at least displaying, okay, I'm not that guy I was 2-3 weeks ago, which obviously sounds crazy, but that's what he was literally trying to do. And he didn't do that at all. He was the exact same dude. And let me address the video really quickly because I saw the video and immediately got on Twitter and tweeted. This is a clear example of quote unquote friends not really being your friends.
Facts.
Nobody's excusing Ja Morant because, bro, he's the one that's Ja Morant. He has the name in the car. He's the one that takes accountability and responsibility for anything that goes wrong because he's the name. He has the most to lose. But dude was clearly, whoever the dude was, the random nobody, he was clearly hating on you. Bro, don't ever be that green. Like, dude consciously looked at Ja Morant. If you watch the video slow, consciously looked at him, showed the camera on him when he knew Ja was showing a gun. Obviously, he knows that man's track record, and then put
that nigga dumb, man.
The camera down as if the damage wasn't already done. That's slight hating at its finest. That's like me being out with one of my friends on IG Live, knowing his girl is watching me, and I flash the camera of him talking or cheating with another girl, and then try to take it back as if I cover for him. Like,
oh God, why he hanging out with these niggas, bro? Why?
No, I exposed them and then sneakily try to make as if I had his back at the end. Come on, bro. Y'all can't be that green. it was actual people on Twitter going back and forth with me about dude trying to quote unquote save Ja. And again, nobody's taking away culpability from Ja. He's Ja Morant. He's the story in this situation, and he's the dumbass. Like, to keep it 100 with you, he's the dumbass in all of this. But if you watch that video and thought dude was trying to quote unquote cover for Ja because he put the phone down quickly after he was the one that flashed it on him while Ja was being an idiot, then please don't hang around no bad influences, especially if you're successful. Also, when I watched this video, I thought about Steven Jackson, Stack, the All the Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes, and how he might quite literally be the worst OG quote unquote possible for anybody coming from like a troubled background trying to seize a massive opportunity like Ja is. I remember when Ja had his initial situation and he was saying stuff like this.
It's so many our people that I see that seem like they happy that Ja made a mistake.
Why?
Like they happy to kick him while he down and say, I told you so. It's our own people though. And that's crazy, bro. That's why I always tell the youngsters, bro, do you, bro. Stand on your own and live your life the way you want to. You know what I'm saying? Because that really bothered me to see so many of us happy and all jumping in together to kick Ja while he down. Sad.
Facts.
That's another thing. I don't want to hear nothing about it. It's about holding him accountable. Half of y'all scared to look in the mirror and hold yourselves accountable for the shit y'all done wrong. Or the person y'all doing wrong right now. Or the lie you holding on to right now. You just lied to somebody.
Like, I respect Stack, but he's actually getting mad at real older OGs trying to advise a young dude. Mind you, these guys have been young before and made mistakes on what
Who is that? Is that Malu?
but not to do to secure generational wealth for the Morant family. What sense does that really make? So bringing it back to Ja, the situation is extremely frustrating. This dude has not learned. And for people like Steven Jackson saying, oh, you know, older people, y'all had y'all stuff too, y'all did y'all stuff. I think it's actually good for people with track records when they were young to give you advice. I don't think it should only be the people that live this perfect trajectory life where they did every single thing right.
I agree with that because them niggas actually have some history in that bit, some guidance, so they know actually guide these
To
niggas.
give you advice. Like, no, I want to learn from the dude that went to prison or the dude that did the wrongdoings and learn from his mistakes on what not to do. That's what I like to do. I like to learn from older people that gives me advice because that's the best people to talk to. They've been through it. Not to get too off topic, and I'll wrap it up with this, but y'all remember those commercials of like elderly women? They weren't really even that old, to be honest. They'll be like 40 years old with a gaping hole in their neck hooked up to a machine, and they'll show a side-by-side picture of them when they were like literally 20 and how they look 10, 15 years later, telling you not to smoke cigarettes. For me personally,
Don't do it.
and I don't know about anybody else, but those damn commercials work. Like, I couldn't see a perfect, healthy person with clear skin, the perfect voice and stuff like that telling me not to smoke cigarettes because I can't see the ramifications on what they do. So for me specifically, that's just how I learn. Maybe I'm different. For Ja Morant, I hope and pray this dude doesn't blow his opportunity because he is trending that direction. If you guys like this video, like I said, man, that video is like disgusting, bro. Like that it really hit me because I really thought like, okay, he gonna learn from this. It's no way he does this again, and he didn't. Like I'm mind blown. Follow my social media sites, turn on post notifications.
You can pray for Ja.
Yeah, Shawty told me she believe nothing, she don't really